You tuned in to another edition of Infinite Vibes provided by Taste and Dash Radio. I got DJ Beelax and Deeleww in the building.
Yes,
and
we
ladies,
got a queen here
we got
today.
a queen in the building, up and coming
Yes,
rapper.
queen.
Yes.
She's probably the queen of South Carolina. I think that's safe to say.
South
sure.
Carolina.
Absolutely, absolutely. And she's also one of the new queens of setting thirst traps. Renni Rucci, clap it up for her. Renni Rucci in the building. What's happening?
I
didn't know I got the thirst trap crown. I didn't know that.
Oh, well, you definitely fucking up the game when it comes to the thirst traps. We ain't even about to sit up here and act like that's not the truth. But first thing we just want to put out to the public, Renni Rucci is not bougie. she's not bougie or big-headed. Because she was 20 minutes early for her interview.
Yes.
She good in my book.
Yeah.
Life.
20 minutes early, y'all. A popping rapper came. Shit.
So people be like real late.
Yeah. People be late, you know what I'm saying? Then they
I be late,
Right.
but I don't be like crazy late.
Mm.
But if I am, anytime I am late, I do like send a courtesy text or whatever. Cause
So you respectful.
yeah, shit be coming up for real. And sometimes I'm a woman, so I ain't having a good hair day or something. I'm fucked up.
That's
Well,
real.
you know-
I would
I
let
feel you.
people know what's going on versus just, oh, she late. She ain't even call or text.
Right.
Yeah.
That'd be the fucked up part.
Yeah.
And you are a woman, and I'm the only man in the room, so certain things I can't relate to. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but still. But
It be like that sometimes.
Does it really, though?
Man, what?
I mean, explain it. Like, how long does it take you to get ready?
Well, now it don't take me that long to get ready because I don't even really wear makeup and stuff like that. So I just
Nice.
do my hair, pick my outfit out. I might put like a little bit, like a little face, like a light face. It don't take me long. I think I probably woke up this morning. Well, I've been up. I woke up at like 6 this morning. Then I took a nap and I got back up at maybe 1. And then I came over here.
Shout out to them
Oh,
naps.
yes.
I be needing them naps.
Yes.
Absolutely. I regret every nap I did not take as a child. For
It's
real.
crazy because I really don't be taking them like that no more. But like, so I changed my routine. So now I get up at like 4:35 in the morning.
Nice.
I go to the gym. I work out for maybe like 2 hours, sometimes 3. Then I try to be productive during the day. So by the time like 7, 8 o'clock come, I'm already ready to lay down. And I just found like my days work better that way. Like I feel better. I get more done.
Yeah.
That's 100%.
And shit like that. So I don't really be taking naps. I try to wait till the end of the night. But today,
But
I think it was because I flew. Like I had to catch a flight.
You got flued
this
out?
morning.
Oh, huh?
You got flued out.
You flew in today.
Yeah.
From getting flued out.
No.
You lying. You're clearly lying.
No. First of all, I don't get flued out nowhere. I buy my own flights.
Oh,
Let
talk
'em
about
know,
it. Yeah. Oh, yes,
Let 'em
sir.
know.
Yes,
Talk
sir.
about the boss queen.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Okay, so
Yeah.
we had so last week on our show we had a topic about getting flued out. So when it comes to have you ever been on a baecation?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is a baecation to Renni Rucci? Because some people think a baecation is getting flued out.
No, that's you got flued out.
Yeah.
You just the on go at the moment, girl. That's
Right.
You got flued out. A vacation is something we sit down and we plan. You clear your schedule for this. I'm gonna clear my schedule for that. We're gonna have things to do while we're there. Not no overnight then back. Not no weekend then back. Like an actual trip with your boo.
Doing
like,
activities.
Yeah, like some real
dates.
bonding time, some healing time, some therapy, like whatever. And that's just with the shit that y'all doing while y'all there. Like actually just leaving everything at home and going somewhere and just getting to know each other again.
Beautiful.
That's a vacation to me.
Okay.
I'm with that.
I agree.
That's
I'm with that.
yeah.
I'm with that.
I
So,
agree.
okay, we're going to throw this in because this was also a part of the topic. How does Renni Rucci feel about splitting the vacation? Do you feel like your man got to pay for everything?
No.
Oh, talk about it.
I don't, but I'm different. I don't
Different.
know. Yeah, so
Nah, like, we like
I just
different.
told you I book my own flights to go wherever. If I want to go somewhere, if I want to see somebody, I'm gonna book my own flight. Like
So
don't
if they
need no
offer though,
man.
if they like,
if
nah,
they offer, I'll let them
I'ma-
pay. Like
okay, cool.
I will if you offer, but it ain't never no. I will book my flight. I'm coming. Like nah, if I gotta tell you to book my flight and I'm gonna come, that mean I ain't really fucking with you like that. So what I'm going for
Exactly.
anyway. If it's gonna bother me to spend a couple dollars to come see you, I ain't fucking with you like that.
Okay.
Right.
So Renni Rucci doesn't mind paying money to see
Shout
her
out to
man.
the queen. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, that's why we fuck
Book
with
your
y'all.
own flight 2020. Let's
The
go.
Absolutely.
niggas book their flights to come see us.
Right.
That's
Who
a fact.
wouldn't book their flight to come see you? Shit.
Grab
Real
this
shit.
couple hundred real quick. Money
Who wouldn't do that? Nah.
And then, no, I'm going to tell you, too, because if somebody book my flight and I have personal preferences, so I like to fly, like, first class, whatever, and they might not fly first class, and it's not always about the money. It don't mean they can't afford a first class ticket, they just might not fly first class.
Mm.
So if they book my flight how they book theirs, I'm gonna be offended because I like to fly first class and I
Right.
like to fly Delta. I like my Sky Miles.
Mm.
I'm gonna book my own shit. Don't worry about it.
I can respect
That's
that.
what's up, yeah.
We can definitely respect that. Good. I feel
Gotta
like
respect a woman that knows what they want.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Period.
Yeah.
So, you are somebody that is really making your way in this rap industry. Like Beelax said, you clearly know what you want. So what made you want to start rapping? What made you want to say, hey, man?
What made me start taking it serious was I just was ready to get out of the club. My kids was getting older, and I kind of, it was like career day or like job shadowing day or something. I really was sitting there like, I was stripping. I'm like, I can't even take my kids to work with me. They can't go to school tomorrow and talk about like what they mama do because, shit, I shake my ass every night.
Wow.
They could just say, she make a lot of money. Like, and I ain't really like that no more. Then social media and everything, my kids getting older and finna be a part of that world. I'm like, you know what? Whether they know or not already, I don't really want to continue this. Like, I want to have a career. I want to have something that they could really be proud of. So that's what made me start taking it serious.
Okay.
But I had, like, pursued it a few times before. The first time I really learned that it take money to make music, and I wasn't in a financial situation to do that. The second time, I don't really think I didn't have the patience to wait for the money. So I needed to make, you know what I'm saying? Like, my kids wasn't old enough. Like, it just was a lot of moving around. It was a lot that I ain't really realized went into it. So then, like, when the third time came around, shit, I had already had a bag from the club. The money wasn't a problem. My kids was older, so me being away wasn't a problem. So it just worked this time.
That's really no different than the drug dealer taking the money and going, you know what I'm saying,
that's,
taking that money
that's
and
really
rapping.
what I, like, look at it as. Like, I came from one trap and went somewhere else. Like,
correct.
Everything was a stepping
Do
stone.
what you supposed
And
to
I
do.
honestly feel like a lot of girls who, try to pursue music and still are a part of that lifestyle, like, they got to understand, like, you can't be a part of both worlds.
Right.
Because nobody will take you serious. I can't sit here and say, oh, go buy my mixtape right now, and then later on you come to Allure and see me with my ass out. You're not going to take me serious.
Right.
But that's just my opinion. So that's why I left the club, like, because I knew this is what I wanted to do. So
You gotta make a choice.
yeah.
Absolutely. So you just was like, okay, today's my last day. I quit. You had a plan?
Nah, I ain't had no plan.
You just said
I
fuck it.
didn't even say fuck it. Like, honestly, shit just took off so quick. Like, I was getting booked more to rap instead of, like, because I used to get booked to dance or whatever because I was a beast on the pole.
I bet you were.
So, like, when I really started taking it serious, I was getting booked, like, every weekend, like, Friday, Saturday, just to be somewhere rapping or doing a walkthrough or something. And even though I was taking a pay cut, like, because I wasn't really making as much money as I was in the clubs, like, it felt good to really be doing something that I could talk about and share. By the time I had a free weekend and I was like, I'm going to go to work tonight, I would have looked crazy going in somebody's club paying tip out. So I was just like, I ain't going back. Like, that's dead for me.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that is what's up.
I used to be mad because I was like, damn, I ain't get it run through a bag one more time. I ain't get it. But everything happened for a reason.
Right.
So I
You
ain't
finna get a bigger bag.
Absolutely.
That's why.
tripping.
So as a former dancer who does music, have you been back to the strip club, promoting
I
your
love
records?
the strip club.
So what's it like for you?
I'm like, I love the strip.
So you like, what's it like being in the
I have to
position
go in the
tip?
strip club with no cards, a certain amount of cash.
Oh, you got an addiction. Oh,
Yes.
oh shit. Oh, okay.
I love this shit. Don't let my song come on. Oh my God.
It's
Start
over.
going like
I
crazy.
love the strip club.
Mm.
I don't know. I think I just, I salute them girls because I come from that.
That's what's up.
Word. I mean, not to get too deep, like how did you wind up in the strip club initially?
What's crazy is I actually had 3 jobs at the time. Like, I was making decent money, but being young and having kids that's young and my baby daddy was in prison, like, I'm really taking care of everything by myself. So we had enough to get by, but I couldn't really give them what I wanted to give them.
Right.
So I'm like, you know what? They ain't asked to be here. They ain't asked to live this kind of life. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to make sure my kids have whatever they want. I started bartending first. No, I was working the door at a gay club first. And then the gay club turned into a strip club. So then I was like bartending a little bit, and I was like, man, I'm watching the bitches make money. I'm like, I could do that. Like, shit, fuck this $5 tip for re-entry. Hell no, fuck it. I'm finna try it. My first week dancing, I ain't make no money. I ain't make no money.
What was that like? Was that humbling? Did you cry?
No, I ain't cry. Like, I just kept going back.
I'm gonna be the best stripper.
Yo, that's
Nah,
dope,
for
though.
real,
That's dope.
I left this strip club. I met a guy. We got into a relationship. You know, he played ball or whatever. I left the strip club. I probably was only even trying. I had only been dancing maybe 2 months. Like I wasn't even a real stripper yet.
Oh wow.
So I left. He asked me to start working. I left. We moved in together. Whatever. We was together for a while. And he had the control because he had the money.
Right.
So it was a lot of shit fucked up in that relationship. And when I decided to leave, it was like I left with nothing because I ain't had no job. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
The only thing I knew to go back to that I could make money right then and take care of me and my kids was the club.
Right.
So when I went back to that club, I said, first of all, my pride was already hurt because I left here. I was in this situation and now I'm back and people going to say what they want to say, but they don't understand why I'm back. You know, my happiness and my peace of mind was worth more than anything.
Right.
So when I went back to the club, I was like, you know what, if I'm going to be here, I'm going to make sure that I get the most out of this shit.
Absolutely.
That's when I started doing the pole. The more I learned the pole, the more I paid attention to my image, the more I saw like, yo, strippers is really like modern, like the video vixens now. Like,
It's a talent.
yeah.
That shit not easy. I ain't gonna sit here.
So
Especially on the pole,
clubs.
like-
I went from paying the
You try
clubs
to dance on the pole,
work
Deeleww?
Alright.
You don't,
I took some pole dancing classes, okay, but it's a talent.
Yeah.
I used to teach pole classes and I really just started paying attention to it as a craft and as like a hustle.
Yeah.
Right.
So when I came back, I was paying the clubs tip out to work. So about when I left, I was being booked and paid a couple thousand to come and make more money. So, you know, everything happened for a reason.
But that's dope because like you don't really hear a lot of people when they talk about stripping that like they didn't make no money. Like it's like this perception of you going, you gonna make money off top.
Hell
So
no,
the fact that you
plenty of
just said
nights.
that is super dope.
There was plenty of nights I ain't make no
Yeah.
money. Even after I got good, or was like making good money, it was plenty. Like every night ain't a good night. The
That's
shit
with
be
anything.
slow.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, you know, you got the girls in there. Like I took dancing there like a real job. I would not drink while I was at work.
Wow.
Like
That explains why she was on time today, y'all. She always take her shit
Yes,
serious.
yes.
Queen.
She was a serious stripper, y'all.
That's
But
dope.
then you have to compete with the girls who are sleeping with customers, who are doing other things. You know what I'm saying? That I'm a stripper, but I ain't that kind of stripper. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
sometimes it ain't a good night.
Right.
Cause they doing the most.
Yeah, like if a guy walk in and he's sleeping with her, and I'm just over here cute and can work a pole, like she gonna get the money that night. That might be the only customer that come in. It might be a club full of people, but only 2 guys in there got money.
Right.
If you going home with him, he probably gonna spend the money on you because I ain't going.
Right.
Like I think. So I just made it to where it was like a supply and demand kind of thing. I had stopped doing lap dances. I stopped working the floor. That's where We Want Reni hashtag came from, me being in the strip club. Because the only time I would dance would be either in a section for $1,000 or better alone. I don't bust no bags down. Or they had to see me on stage.
Right.
So it's just
You made yourself exclusive.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how you
That's
do
dope.
it. You feel me?
Exclusivity is everything.
That's really, you know, I get we talking about the strip clubs, but that really is a fire ass like approach. Like you
Right.
made yourself exclusive.
It's a business.
It's a
Yeah.
business.
She was
and
thinking
you
like
could
a
apply that
business.
to any business, no
Yeah.
matter what you do.
I appreciate the strip club even with what I do now because I feel like if I hadn't gone through a lot of things and learned a lot of things there, I wouldn't be ready for what come with this because this is really just like the strip club.
Yeah.
So do you
Yeah.
see a lot of like? 'Cause I'm pretty sure you get a DM from a producer that be like, "Hey, I want to work," and then
Yeah.
he might pull up, and clearly he's trying to, you know.
Yeah, it
So-
happened a lot, but you know,
How do you handle those
Right.
situations?
you don't have to be nasty. You don't have to like, but if I feel disrespected, I'm gonna let you know. I don't go. I ain't going. We here to work.
Right.
That's it.
Absolutely.
You can take it how you want it. Like we can still work. I don't feel no type of way because you tried or whatever. Like you a man, that's to be expected. But this ain't that. Do you still want? Is we working or what? That's ain't no hard feelings.
Right.
Because there's women out here who really go, and that's their prerogative. Mine ain't that.
She is here to make money.
Yes. Business woman. Yes.
I love it. I love it. So how do you take in the responses and the positive feedback that you get? Because yes, I mean, we joked about the thirst traps, but your shit is popping. You know what I'm saying? Like you clearly got some, ain't no telling how many DMs you get a day. So how do you respond to the feedback?
Them kind of DMs, I don't respond to them.
Well, just
I know
as a
Instagram
whole.
got the unread, but like,
Oh, you do it? Yeah.
You be carving niggas. You be carving niggas.
She ain't read none of them messages.
Okay.
nah, I'm trying to work for real. I feel like the best way somebody could shoot they shot at me who's in the industry, put me in a better position.
That
Right.
part. Yeah.
Don't jump in my DMs talking about I'm trying to link. Fuck all that. What are you finna do to help me? Show me how much what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Then I might have a little bit of, I can hear you.
Right.
My niggas. Like, you know, but everything else is water under the bridge. Like, I'm cool.
Right.
Right.
I agree with that.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Next is you about your work. Like, do you have any like collabs when it comes to women? I know because with the women empowerment, do you have any collabs with women that you see that you would want to collab with in the future?
I want to work with everybody. But, you know, everybody's not as open to work as I am.
Right. But is there any women out there like that you would want to work with as an artist?
Whoever want to work.
Whoever wanna work with you.
like that. Yeah,
Okay,
whoever
bet.
want to
Okay.
work. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
I could sit here and call out a list, but everybody ain't the same. Everybody don't move with some women don't want to work with other women, and it could be an insecurity thing. It could be a marketing thing. It could be whatever. Like, it's so much that go into this right here, so I ain't going to do that. Whatever happened organically, I'm with it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, we love that though. You know, like you really seem like that you're really sure of who you are as a person.
Yeah.
So that's good.
It took me a long time to get like this. I'm 28 years old. I had 2 kids before I was 18. Like, it took me a long time to get like this. And I still, like, I'm human. I still struggle some days with, you know, being sure of myself, but not as often. You know, we all have like low points sometimes,
Right.
but
Absolutely.
not as often. Like, and I feel like I put that into my music because I could put my own music on and feel better if I'm having a bad day. Like, that's what it's about for me.
Beautiful. So what's it like for you, you know, really being in a position for your kids to be able like, that's my mom doing this? Because
That
you know,
be crazy to me still. When my daughter be looking at stuff, or my daughter went and made an Instagram and she put the only little Reni, I'm like,
oh God. Master P Lil Romeo.
yeah,
That's hard.
wow, that's crazy. Like, this is my child. Like, my kids really are like my biggest fans, and that's all I wanted for real. Like, I just
Beautiful.
wanted them to be proud of me, and it's bigger than that now. But you know, that's the best thing out of all of this for me.
Yeah. You
Beautiful.
inspired them. That's
Yeah.
so dope. I'm sorry. When I have kids, that's what I want.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, you know, having kids so early, what's it like for you when you go back home? Because I'm pretty sure there was somebody in your life that wasn't expecting you to do anything positive with your life. I'm sure you had some naysayers here.
And just so listeners know, we know you from South Carolina. What part?
Well, I'm from Hopkins and Irmo.
Okay.
It's 2 different parts. So Hopkins is like, I'm a country girl. Like, that's where my family from. That's where I spent like most of my, you know, grade school days at. And then like high school, we moved to Irmo. And I raised my kids in Irmo or whatever because, you know, the schools and stuff were better there. But they still know the country. We still go to the country, stuff like that. But those are the 2 places that I'm from.
Okay.
And whoever didn't feel like, you know, I was going to do anything, especially like being a sophomore pregnant in high school, you know, the next year pregnant again, my baby daddy go to prison, I'm supposed to graduate, I didn't graduate, I dropped out, you know, they don't voice them opinions no more. Cause anybody who know me know, like, I'm gonna prove you wrong. Like, I'm gonna show you. And I don't have, like, you gotta kill them with kindness.
Right.
I'm gonna come around, and when I see you and your child, I'm handing your child $20 and tell them to go buy what they want from the store. Like, it's not that.
That's real. Kill them with kindness.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
real
love.
motto.
Because I don't feel no type of way. Because if you still saying something negative about me, that's showing like how you feel about yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I'm not in that space. I don't wish nothing bad or see nothing bad in nobody. I try to find the good because I'm in a great space.
Right.
I don't feel like I'm not doing well or I'm not happy, so I don't want somebody else to be happy. I want to find something about their life that I feel like they're not happy about. I want you to be happy.
Right.
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 Really and truly. So
Yeah.
what is something like top 3 things, excuse me. What are like the top 3 things in this industry that you got to do before it's all over?
That I have to do
That's just like if you got a list, like something that you just got to do before it's
in
over.
the music industry.
As a whole, Renni Rucci, the brand, it could be.
I wanna show on Food Network.
Oh.
So you be cooking.
Yeah.
Where I play that thing? Goddamn.
She kids. She better be cooking.
I want to show them Food
Yes.
Network. I would like
That's
to
fine.
have like a Mommy and Me clothing brand.
Oh, that's
that's
super
so
cute.
dope.
And like the last thing, maybe just I want to show my kids the world.
Mm.
Not just like, oh, we went here, we went. I want them to see the entire world. Like I want to leave them with not just monetary things of value, but I want to show them things that you can't buy. Like nobody can say, oh, I paid for this and I did that too. Like experiences.
Right. Beautiful.
Like really travel, cause you can travel, but then if it's for business, it ain't
But
the
I don't
same.
even think it's like the traveling part of it. I think I just really want them to know, like, you know, what this space is that we, you know, are in.
Right.
Like I want them to see, like my kid. I'm white and black. Like I want them to be very cultured on everything, and even things that we don't know about. Like I want them to have knowledge. That's power.
Yeah.
So I just want to show them everything.
But you can only have that by experience in different cultures, different countries. And
they gotta go. I'm talking about the ones that everybody like to run to. Like I want to take them to the slums of the countries, and I want to take them to like the best parts, and for them to see the difference and see like, you know, it's a division here and it's different things here, but this is going on around the whole world.
Right.
And you know, sometimes you might see people here who you feel like are underprivileged, and you might feel bad for them, but it's somebody somewhere else in way worse circumstances, and you know, just appreciate the things that you have. Like just learn.
That's some real shit. I'm
Beautiful.
for that.
Yeah, we for all that. We for all that, definitely.
That's hard.
So you definitely have given us some gems. So this quick tape, it definitely lives up to its name. It definitely lives up to its name. How were you able to stay inspired during, you know, all this stuff that's going on with COVID and, you know, the police brutality? You know, it definitely...
Quick tape was already recorded.
Oh, it's
because
recorded.
those songs were supposed to go on Real Bitch Radio.
Okay.
I was supposed to release Real Bitch Radio, and then like the pandemic started, and then everything else started, and I was like, you know, I don't want to release it because I would like to do a promo tour. Like I want to be hands on. I want to do pop ups. I want to like that's how I wanted to put Real Bitch Radio out. So I said I'm still going to do that, but I need to get in some material while we just sitting around.
Right.
Couldn't do no photo shoots for cover art or anything. I did that. The picture that we used for the cover was from a show in November, and it was in front of a Quick Trip, and I was like, shit, let's just Photoshop this picture and use it as a cover. We would call this bitch a quick tape because I just literally pulled songs that I had already recorded and placed on another project and just put them on that one. So that's how it happened.
That's hard.
Yeah, it's been getting around Instagram.
It's organic though. I like stuff like that.
Absolutely.
It's organic.
Absolutely. What's your favorite song on the project?
Bag Talk.
Bag Talk. Talk to us about Bag Talk because you know,
I think Bag Talk is my favorite just because it's so in your face and arrogant and bitch what? Like what you gonna say? What? Like I love that kind of stuff. I don't know.
So when you in your vibe, like explain that. Like how did you come up? Yeah, how did you come up with a record like Bag Talk?
Okay, so I used to, now my sessions before used to be like, I needed a bottle of Hennessy or some 42. I need my Red Bull. I want some wings. But I don't like people in my sessions. Okay. It'll just be me, my engineer, and maybe the producers or somebody pulling up to drop a pack after me. I don't like a lot of people in my sessions because that's my creative space and that's sacred to me.
Right.
Yeah.
I stopped drinking in the studio. I don't drink in the studio no more. I hardly really drink for real like that anymore. But it's just about like when I'm going through beats, if I hear something on that beat when it's playing, I'm going with that beat. I'm not picking a beat that I don't hear nothing to because I'm not trying to force it.
Right.
So I believe I heard, me and Freddie had just did, well, we didn't just do, but Lil Mama came out and y'all know like he had the song Drip Like This.
Yep.
So I believe I was listening to Freddie's project while I was in the studio, and then we pulled the beats up, and when the beats came up, like, Bag Talk's beat came on and I just heard like, come on, man. Like, and I done went with that and it turned into some whole other, like, I was really popping my shit.
Yeah.
So, like, that's how it happened. But half the time when I'm recording, I don't know what the hook is going to be because I just start rapping. And I'll pull, like, bars that I feel like, oh, this could be a hook, like, whatever. I don't sit there and be like, let's find a hook. Nah, I just get on there and rap.
Like,
and then find,
you arrange more. So you a freestyle or rap, and then you just arrange it from there. I know a lot of artists that does that. It's really quick. You get a lot done, and it's really efficient.
Now, sometimes I do go back. Like, if I'll live with it a little bit, and I may try to put a hook together, but I'm better at rapping than hook writing. That's just the honest truth.
Right.
Like, hooks are a challenging thing for me, and I don't know why, because I think I'm just so used to talking shit and not, like, let me make something catchy. So, yeah.
You know what works for you.
Like, yeah, that's how we be doing. I just get in there and rap. Like, all right, let's use that for the hook.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, well, you definitely dropped off a lot of gems today.
Yeah.
And as a team, we want to personally say thank you for coming to our show.
Well, thank y'all for having me.
Thank you for being a part of our show.
We're in Real Bitch Radio. Come on, I gotta come back so we can.
Oh,
100%.
100%. Yes, you are definitely welcome. Just hit us up, let us know. But we always like to leave our interviews with just some inspiration. So what is some advice that Renni Rucci can provide to any up-and-coming artists that's, you know, they might be dancing, trying to figure out how to get out that situation. They got kids trying to figure out how to make it better. What is some advice that you can provide, ma'am?
Well, can't nobody take nothing from you that's for you. Everybody got a talent, everybody got, like, the story is already written. Don't let nobody take you off your path. Because whatever doors open themselves up in front of you, walk through them. A lot of people get scared because of their circumstances. You can't let your circumstances intimidate you. Like, those are obstacles to overcome. So stay strong, stay consistent, stay persistent, and pray. You got to keep God first.
Beautiful.
I needed to hear that. I don't
Yes.
know about that, but I needed to hear that. Thank you.
Beautiful.
And she
beautiful.
also said, hold on, because I saw your tweet, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I love her already. She said, the virgins we are of ourselves right now at this exact moment will never be again. There's a lesson or a blessing in that.
Wow.
And that's dope.
Y'all be in
I'm
my
about to
head
follow you
like,
on
Yeah.
Let us find out you be meditating.
Right.
Nah, you have to. Like, I feel like that's what has me in the, this is, like I said, like, this is probably the best version of myself I've been my 28 years of living. And I think it's just from actually listening to myself.
Right.
Talking with myself, not like sometimes you really have to drown the world out. Like, I got kids. Sometimes I have my kids know now. Like, if I'm in my room with my door shut, my daughter know, mommy, you needed some me time.
Right.
Like, you have to take that time for yourself. You have to give yourself the same energy you give everybody else. You have to pour back into yourself. We be looking for other people to do that for us. We can't look for other people to do that for us.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, we gotta charge ourselves back up.
Right.
And I'm
Yeah.
learning all of this. Like at 28 years old with 2 kids and the strip club, and like, I've been through a lot. And I'm just learning, you know, like, how to be okay by myself.
Yeah.
And actually content and happy. And, you know, I just be sharing them thoughts because that's what be on my mind. Like,
Yeah.
I was sitting at a table
dope.
at dinner when I tweeted that, like, just interacting with a person who I care about. And I'm like, you know what? Like, this right here, this a beautiful moment, but this ain't gonna never happen again. So that might be a great thing, or you might be here to teach me something. But whatever it is, I'm going to take it in. I'm going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Right, that's real. Living
That's
in that
dope.
moment. And you're doing so good at your age, by the way. Like,
Thank you so
you're
much.
doing so good.
Thank
I don't
you.
care what nobody. Like, you're probably going to be the example of what women should be like when it comes to hustle.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because you got that hustle in you.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know, them some big shoes. Them some big shoes to put on. I'm not trying to be no role model.
No, but your hustle and your
Nah,
boss
for
and
real.
your queen
Nah, I
mentality.
appreciate that. I
You feel me?
appreciate
Because
that.
there's
Yes.
too many leeches out here, and I just want to, like, I respect it.
Absolutely.
I appreciate
Sure.
it.
And we also love the fact, you know, we keep joking about the thirst traps, but, you know, you're pretty, you're attractive, but clearly this is
She
like,
fine.
Yeah.
She fine, but she's also smart.
And I'm in the gym now.
Right. You know what I'm saying? She fine, but she also smart, fellas. Like, it's more to the thirst traps. Like,
Exactly.
There's more to it. She got more to
Knowledgeable.
offer. Right. Right.
I appreciate that.
It's all love. It's all love. So we definitely finna jump into one of your records. What do you want us to play right now?
Bag talk.
Bag
Of
talk.
course.
Okay. Here it is right now. Infinite Vibes Dash Radio. Renni Rucci, Bag Talk. Don't go nowhere.